Hi folks, and I'm still wearing my Dixie, Vineyard Chick shirt, and show old Uncle Al, and I'm wearing my hat, so I'm not an alien or alternative Uncle Al. It's just me. Now, I had to redo this video because I cursed worse than Steve, of CORSAIR's trainer. And I said some things that I shouldn't say because this is public access. And it really got derogatory, racist. I mean, I was mad. Not because I was upset on this subject, because I was upset we lost 2 cows to the heat. You know, cows in a 1500-degree heat has to cool off. And if they don't cool off, they die. So we've been putting up big awning tents around the pasture so the cows could go underneath it and cool off. And each one has a small mister in it, so it keeps the cows cool. Okay? Even that, a lot of cows did not make it. I lost 2, including a churchgoer when I did a check. She wasn't feeling too good. We took her to the hospital, and she passed away about 3 nights ago. And when I made this video, I was really fuming mad. But I can't be fuming mad to save people. First, I want everybody, you only have 6 weeks. 6 weeks to get ready for September. And it's a Democrat thing. It is not aliens, the Russians, the Chinese. It's a Democrat thing. And it's a total goof up on their part. So I tell a lot of people, you better have some money withdrawn, make sure your gas tanks are filled, and right before September, fill up your gas cans. Okay? You should have by now a generator. Okay? And everything prepared because we're heading into a season, winter season, really rough. Not because of the weather, because of the stupid activities. We have an infrastructure programs by Captain Crazy that's going to have issues without the Western United States. And boy, if you're in the central states, you're really screwed. Okay? A lot of grocery stores have been stockpiling like hell on the East Coast. Central states and the East Coast, not so good. Florida is the only one on the East Coast that's packing the shelves right now nonstop because they don't have any storage room in the back. So everything's on the floor and they're getting ready because come around end of August, they're going to have a rush, a big one. So everybody's getting ready. All the smaller warehouses are getting filled. Okay, something's going on, so be prepared. Okay. Second thing, you should have everything ready for a long, hard winter. You should already have planted a garden. You should already had your preps stored away. You only have 6 weeks, and some of you should have got your medical done, get your medications. I took a first aid class, hook up with an older person, a survivalist or prepper, and learn from them. Okay? You do not have time to call them up. All they're going to do is disconnect their phone and you're on your own. And don't expect help from the police departments because last thing I heard from them, they're not going to do anything. They're going to take care of their area and their families. Sure, so you beat the big ones if you're in a big city and you're screwed. Okay? And since we're talking about the event in September, okay, because Uncle Alan's battling with only $2.17. And it's really hard, folks. I don't have billions like Gates or the guy who flew up in his own spacecraft into suborbital. I don't have that. I have to fight evil billionaires, mad scientists, the Chinese, aliens, everybody else. Just fall in line. Lizard people. Brainwash people, mushroom people. Uncle Alan's tired, and it's only me, and I got a budget of $2.17, so it really, I have to stretch out everything. At least I got plenty of mallets and oak stakes. So, 15 inches oak stake into the heart, that'll kill anything. Now, 3, I promised my friend that I will take care of the Texas storm part 2. Hope you can read that. Texas storm part 2. Because me and the weather boys have been arguing, and what we're seeing is if the west does not cool down in 3 weeks, all right, does not cool down in 3 weeks, and we get some precipitation, it's going to be a really rocky winter. It's Snowpocalypse 2.0, winter of 21 to 22. That's winter of 2021 and early spring of 2022. All right, I wrote this down so you could see that. All right. If we get hit with what I wrote down, my friend says, nah, and their prediction is like 2%, mine's 5% possibility. Okay, they said it's going to be warm and dry and maybe 1 or 2 hours of cold. I'm telling them for the worst things. It's going to come down, it'll reach as far as Mexico City if it's the hard one. If it's the soft one, only the border of Mexico and Texas, if they're lucky. But if it's a hard one, all the way down to Mexico City, you're going to see snow. What does Texas look like? What do you think Minnesota looks like after a hard winter? Okay, that's what's going to Texas look like. Straight down the middle, either side, it'll be either hot and dry or cold and wet. And right down the middle, like a freight train, it's going to barrel down. So if you're in that line, you're screwed. Okay? It's a polar freight train. It is one of the biggest polar vortexes I have ever seen and ever figured out. Now, it will change. Now, the worst part, if it's a weak polar vortex, it's only lasting 4 days. If it's strong polar vortex, 2 to 3 weeks. See those? 2 to 3 weeks. Okay? And these are the months that it's possible. November, December, December to January, January to February. Any of this time period, it's going to pour. And you look outside, oh, it's snow, it's snow. How wonderful. We'll make snow angels, throw snowballs, play in the snow. That's fine for the first 2 days, but after the third weekend, you look outside the window. You don't see outside, you see snowdrifts. Okay? Are you ready, Texas? We're talking minimum 4 inches to 7 inches of snow. Maximum 6 feet. 6 feet of snow. If I'm right, it'll barrel down hard as hell. Okay, so this is why I had to recut this video, because I was cursing a lot because of my numbers. I mean, really cursing. And a lot of you weren't prepared the last time. A lot of you guys did it half-ass. Sorry, shouldn't say that word, but it's true. Okay, are you ready, Texas? So if I was you and you have your house, I would start winterizing now when it's in the heat. I will winterize your pipes. I will check everything from back and forth, making sure everything can withstand a 2 below or 14 below 0 winter. Now, everybody laughs at Uncle Alan last year? Fine. What happened to Texas? They had snow. What happened this summer? We have a heat wave. Everybody laughs at Uncle Al. Okay? I will continue this rant. Okay? On what things people did wrong during the event. One thing, folks, get the right kind of clothing. Think of Hubble's cat in Canada. Dress like he dresses in the winter. Now, Hubble's cat has a different set of circumstances that's threatening him. Only one part of Canada will be cold. The rest of Canada is going to look like Hawaii. So get used to 120-degree temperatures in the summer. And you can't say it's CO2. Okay? You goofed up. So anyway, I'm just enjoying my coffee and relaxing. And if you notice the price increase on everything, okay, I told everybody what you could do and what to prevent this. But Uncle Alan, the video I erased, I was cursing too much. But like I said, if I ever win the lotto, I might go into politics and stop all this insanity. You have to turn Texas totally red, throw out the liberals. You have to turn California totally red, because if you don't, and if you don't turn Washington or Oregon totally red, your chances of survival is going down to 0. Not kidding. These folks have no idea what's coming up. And I'm trying to save the best of people. If you're listening to this, grab your sons and daughters. If necessary, pound a little sense into them. Loving sense. So you don't wail on them hard. Okay? Now, like I said, this winter's coming up. If I'm right, it's going to be hell on earth. And then you had all the other fun stuff that's coming up. But nobody ever listens to Uncle Alan. And Uncle Alan has to fight everything with a $2.17 budget. Okay? So I hope you have a nice Sunday. This is the clean version of the previous one I erased because I was cursing too much. And I mean, I was cursing you would not believe. Well, you have a nice day now. And God bless. And I'll catch you later. See you later, folks.